Hey you guys, so this is part 2 of my weight loss journey videos. I just wanted to update you guys on some things and also answer a few questions I received since the first video. So my first video I told you guys I had lost 40 pounds, and as of I think like a week and a half ago when I weighed myself, I've lost 60 pounds now. So I only have 25 more pounds until I reach my first ultimate goal. And I'm just going to start off with the questions right now. Okay, the first question is, what was my starting weight, what's my current weight, and how tall am I? So my starting weight was 285. I've lost 60 pounds, so I'm 225. Well, last time I weighed myself, I was 225. And I'm 5'9". Yeah, a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them the number. They think I look smaller than what I say, but there's a few things, like there's a few reasons why I might look smaller. One, I'm tall, so my weight is distributed differently than a shorter person's who is 225 would be. Two, most of my weight, is in my chest and my hips and my thighs, so everything else is pretty compact. And three, I do a lot of weight and strength training, so I guess that new muscle mass also contributes to the weight. But either way, I don't go by the scale to tell me how much I'm losing. I focus more on measurements and how my clothes fit. Okay, the second question is, how long do I exercise? I guess a lot of people think I exercise a lot from the numbers I post on my Instagram page and stuff, but when I'm in the gym, I'm like paced and zoned out, so time flies by me really quickly. So on average, I'm in the gym probably 2 to 3 hours, if not more. Also, I give myself this challenge that I'm gonna burn 1,000 calories every day. So if I'm going too slow in my workouts, I won't leave the gym until I hit 1,000 calories. So that's another reason why it might seem like my workouts are really long. The third question was to go in depth on my workouts. My sessions consist of various routines and machines, so trying to go in depth on every single thing I do this video would be super long, because I can hit about maybe 20 machines in one workout session. So I'm gonna post pictures from this app I use called JeffIt, and I love this app. I'm so glad I found it. JeffIt is an app that has basically any type of workout you can think of, and it shows you how to use all the machines. They even have a basic beginner weight training schedule you can follow, or you can build your own schedule so you already know what you want to do before you go to the gym, and you're not just lagging around trying to figure out what you want to do. Yeah, and you can also record your sets and your reps and how much weight you use, so that the next time you go, you can push yourself harder and see if you could lift more. So I include snapshots from that app because that has a list of everything I do every day on there. My cardio is usually Zumba, elliptical, Stairmaster, or treadmill. Okay, the next question is, what do I specifically eat? Again, if I try to go through and name every single thing I eat, that will take forever. You could go on my IG and you can see some photos of the things I eat sometimes, or you can add me on MyFitnessPal and I'll open up my diary if you want to look at the foods I log in for that day. But some things I did change my diet around a little bit, because I was losing weight, but my body was looking like flabby and not like, it wasn't pulling in together, if that makes sense. It wasn't like firming up. And I found that my muscles weren't getting enough protein and carbs that it needed to fuel itself and recover and rebuild itself. So yeah, my muscles were kind of like eating themselves because it wasn't enough protein. So I started focusing on tracking my macros instead of tracking my calories. I still pay attention to my calories and make sure I don't go over a certain limit, but I pay more attention to making sure I hit my macros. Macros stand for macronutrients, so your macronutrients are carbs, fats, and proteins. everybody needs a certain amount of macros a day in order to hit whatever goal you're trying to hit. You can be trying to gain weight, lose weight, or retain your weight. There's a certain number of macros you need to be hitting to reach each one of those goals. I highly suggest going to iifym.com, and that stands for If It Fits Your Macros, and using their calculators on there. They have calculators for if you want to use the IIFYM method, if you're doing Atkins, the keto diet, the paleo diet, low carb, low fat. They have calculators for all of those, and I think the calculators are the most accurate that I've seen so far. And also, even I would say just read up on the If It Fits Your Macros philosophy, because a lot of the stuff that they say makes sense on how your body needs a certain amount of everything to work, and it's not good to like cut carbs or just cut fat, or focus only on protein or eat no protein. But yeah, so go there, use those calculators. Since I started focusing on my macros more, I've seen that my body's starting to firm up, and I'm noticing my body is shrinking instead of just seeing the numbers shrinking. Like, I was seeing the numbers on the scale go down, but my body was still looking loose and weird. So yeah. So what I do is every 5 pounds I lose, I go back and get new numbers, and then I still log my food in MyFitnessPal, but I don't use their macros because MyFitnessPal tends to over exaggerate your numbers. So I just make sure I log in my food and make sure I'm hitting my certain amount of macros. So yeah, everybody's numbers will be different because they go by your gender, your weight, your height, your age, and your activity level. Yeah. So for example, my macros at my current weight is to eat 138 grams of carbs, 220 grams of protein, and 90 grams of fat every day. And yeah, so I try to meet those, or at least get as close to it before the day is over, along with my gallon plus of water a day. I still drink a gallon of water a day, at least a gallon of water a day. These days I drink around probably a gallon and a half of water a day because I exercise so much that I lose a lot of water through sweat. So I always feel dehydrated if I'm not drinking a lot of water. So I know a lot of ladies who are trying to lose weight focus mostly on cardio, but I strongly suggest that you incorporate some type of strength training into your routine, because even though you will lose some weight with cardio, strength training builds muscle, and muscle boosts your metabolism and also keeps your body burning calories after you exercise. And also it'll firm you up, which will help you lose inches. Also, find what works best for you. Everyone is different. Like, some people like to work out at the gym. Some people prefer to work out at home. Some people like to just live the strict clean eating lifestyle. Some people would rather just modify their portions and just watch their sugar and fat intake. Everybody is different, and everything isn't for everybody. And truly, this process is trial and error. Like, it's been a few months since I've been on this journey, and I'm just now finding like the sweet spot with my nutrition and my exercise, where like the weight is just falling off. So yeah, just try different things, different ways of eating, different type of exercises until you find what works best for you, and then stick with it. So that's all. Also, my blog is finally back up, or just up in general, I should say, because it's been like a good year since I've been trying to get it up and rebooted. But yeah, it's finally up, and it will have the same beauty and fashion and life stuff on there as usual, but now also incorporating my weight loss and lifestyle changes on there. So there will be recipes, my routine exercises, probably some of my IG videos where I show some of the routines I do, and it'll just be an easier way for you guys to keep up with my weight loss updates, because y'all know it takes me forever to record a video. And yeah, and just if you want advice or whatever, just go over to my blog and check it out, and it's greater-than-gold.com. And yeah, also there's giveaways that'll be happening next week, which I said in my last video, the little snippet video I made, which will be from Mac and ASOS. So please go check it out. And also, if you have any requests, any requests of any videos you want to see, or just have any questions, as usual, leave them down below or hit my inbox. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.